scientists, I'm Scientist Taylor, and today we're going to learn about color-changing chemistry. But first, we need to learn what a chemical reaction is. A chemical reaction is a breakdown of bonds to create new ones. In this lab, you are going to see a lot of chemical reactions happening, so get ready to make some observations about the colors you are seeing. Don't forget to check out our Community Connect partner and see how they use color-changing chemistry in their businesses. But for now, scientists, we hope you enjoy this lab. Hi, scientists. I'm Scientist Taylor.
And I'm Scientist Lynette. Today, we are doing color-changing chemistry.
So grab your apron, put on your goggles, and let's go explore.
We're going to begin by gathering our materials. Here's what you will need: 3 plastic cups, a popsicle stick, liquid starch, pack of vitamin C, 2 iodine sticks, and peroxide.
Additional materials you will need to get at home: a measuring cup, a measuring spoon, and warm water.
Once you have all your materials, open up your booklet to page number 17. We are going to begin on step number 1. Label your cups A, B, and C.
And I've already labeled them A, B, and C with a permanent marker and a piece of tape.
Now we are ready for step number 2. Add a pack of vitamin C to cup A.
So here's our vitamin C pack. I'm going to tear it open, and I'm going to pour it into cup A.
And did you know that vitamin C is great for your immune system? It's in liquids like orange juice, so you might have had some vitamin C this morning for breakfast.
That sounds really good.
Yes, it does. All right, I think now we are ready for step number 3, right, Scientist Taylor?
Yes.
All right, here we go. So add 2 ounces of warm water to cup A, stir, and set that one aside.
So I'm going to take my measuring cup and my warm water and measure out 2 ounces of water. I'm going to pour that in. Watch out, it's going to be super fizzy.
Ooh, look at that reaction, scientist. That is awesome.
It is so cool. So now we're going to stir it until that fizzing stops.
And I have noticed that my water has changed color.
Yes. It looks like orange juice.
And it even smells like orange juice.
It smells really good.
Okay, so I think now we are going to be ready for step number 4. We are going to add 2 teaspoons from cup A to B.
So now I'm going to grab my teaspoon and I'm going to dip that in twice.
And then for the second part of that, we are going to add 2 ounces of warm water to cup B.
I'm going to take my measuring cup again and my warm water. All right, 2 more ounces are going in cup B.
All right, look at that. I see the color changing on that one too.
Yep, it's a little bit lighter now.
It is. That's a good observation to make.
Thank you.
All right, so now I think we are ready for step number 5, right?
Correct.
Okay, so for step number 5, we are going to stir 2 iodine sticks into cup B until the tips are white, and make sure you squeeze the tips in so they are completely white.
You'll notice that when I pull the stick out, it's going to be brown, and that's okay.
You're going to notice the iodine is going to be absorbed into cup B. And did you know that iodine is used by doctors? They might have used it when they gave you a shot or a vaccination. They use it to clean the skin in the area where you get the shot. All right.
I'm just squeezing it out, making sure I get all that iodine out of that cotton tip.
And scientists, you might want to have a paper towel handy to set your iodine stick on when you're done. So that's one. We have how many more to go?
Just one more.
All right, one more to go. Now, as you're doing this, scientists, make some observations. What is happening in the cup? How is the color changing? Think about what it looked like when it first started.
Squeeze it again. You might also notice that your fingers are going to be a little bit orange, and that's okay. It will come off.
Yes, just wash your hands when you're all done, scientists. All right, good job, Scientist Taylor.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I think we're going to be ready for step number 6. All right, add 2 ounces of warm water. Now at this point, scientists, you may need to re-warm your water. Ask an adult if you need help. And then you are going to add that to your cup.
2 ounces of warm water in the cup.
All right, so our next step then is we are going to add 3 teaspoons of peroxide.
Here is my bottle of peroxide. I'm going to take the cap off and grab my teaspoon again, and I'm going to put it right over cup C. And we're going to pour 1, 2,
and
3.
awesome job. All right, now we have one more ingredient to add. That is 3 teaspoons of starch.
All right, and we're going to do the same thing with the liquid starch. Take my cap off, grab my teaspoon, and do it 3 times again. 1, 2, and 3.
And did you know that liquid starch is an ingredient in slime? So if you've ever made slime,
What?
scientists, you've added some liquid starch.
That is so cool.
All right, so now we are going to stir that together, make sure it's all blended. And I think we're ready for step number 7. So for step number 7, combine all of cup B contents into cup C, and you're going to pour them back and forth a few times.
Cup B.
And you're going to start noticing some colors changing.
Now the reaction might take a couple of minutes.
So to help with that reaction, we're going to look at step number 8, scientists. Stir at a steady pace, and the reaction may take a few minutes for you to notice. So if you look at step 8, you see we're using a popsicle stick. So use your popsicle stick to continue stirring the contents in the cup until you see that reaction start to happen.
Yes. And if your arm gets tired, you can set down your popsicle stick and start combining between cup B and C again to give your arm a little bit of a break. Scientist Lynette, look at what color it's changing.
Oh my goodness, I see something happening.
Were our predictions correct?
Well, not exactly. I said red, and that doesn't really look like red anymore.
Yeah, I said brown. It kind of looks brown, but maybe not.
I think it's still changing.
I think it is still changing. Am I seeing blue?
Yes, I'm seeing a little hint of blue in there.
Oh my goodness, this is so cool. And it's getting darker. Scientist Lynette, I think your red might have been almost correct.
Yes.
It still looks pretty red to me. Wow, look, it's really changed to a deeper purple.
That is amazing.
So scientists, the reason why it changed to this color is because the vitamin C and the starch and peroxide were fighting each other. Eventually, the vitamin C will lose the battle and the peroxide and starch will win, and it will turn the solution deep purple. And now it's okay that your solution might not have turned super dark right away. Eventually, it will get super dark.
I hope you've had so much fun exploring color-changing chemistry with us. Until next time, scientists, keep exploring.